Hello everybody and welcome back to AETHERIS, the party-based turn-based RPG roguelike that I'm excited to be back to here today. We are knee-deep in uncharted territory as we head back into this beautiful, wonderful game. So, let's get into it. You're following a path near the foot of the mountain, accompanied by a river that will soon part ways with you through the rocks. Screams can be heard ahead on the road. Follow the river, follow the screams, take a shortcut, or stay on the road. You know, I shall be a good Samaritan, perhaps, and follow the screams. Let's go. A seriously injured vazard with black scales lies on the ground. Their clothes are most peculiar. But right now, you're more concerned with what happened to them. Will it happen to you too? So we're unable to do these two risky things. Go after the culprit or don't stop. Boy, I wish we could heal their wounds. Go for the culprit. Follow the trail of beak and claw marks on the rocks. At the end of it, raven caws are sleeping on the ground. They seem to have enjoyed their last hunt. Well, they won't for long. MoreThanAwesome's initiative has been raised by 2. I shall murder thee. Surely we got like a Ravenclaw fight right now then. Is that Jackrow? Okay, what do we have in an inventory? That's right, we have a gun now, theoretically. Looks like it does probably scale off of power. Or not power, strength, right? It's a physical attack. Let's see, 16... to 20. How much does it take? It takes 4 action points to shoot the gun. You know what? Let's science it out here. We'll pop that on you. Give you some more critical. And then we'll go from there. I think the rest is fine. We may end up regretting that, because I feel like this needs to be in melee range. Does it say? It just doesn't make sense for you to have a gun. As much as I hate to admit it, it doesn't make sense for you to have a gun. Let's do it. We'll experience a fight with it, and if it's bad, it's bad. Just having a gun in this beautiful, wild environment just seems so funny to me. I just had to. All right, so what is your deal? So clearly it looks like we're like hidden or something. Fear is the Jack Crow's best weapon. Paralyzing its favorite prey, vazards. Can use its feathers as throwing knives that cut directly through your soul. If you hurt it, the ether covering it will close its wounds. Oh man. Well, I'll say we definitely should be going all in on 1, if I can help it. So we have a big premonition thing. One of our character's passives lets us basically just full-on go first, no matter what. 9 to 11 damage. This does 7 to 9, but it'll also do damage when they hit the wall. So realistically, they're going to do, I think, the same damage, right? 9 and then 3. So that ended up doing 12. 8 and then 3. Okay. Mystical Storm, huge damage boost. Or we can try and just go for a clean, like, extra 30. What's the radius on this? It is huge. It does look like it'll hit... Doesn't look like it'll hit my allies, but maybe it will. Okay, so we'll go for the magic damage. This does utilize my movement points as well, unfortunately, to cast that, so we won't be able to move you out of the way. Honestly, we could just... As long as we don't roll... Oh, interesting. Why is your range so bad on this? Oh, it's because of the grass. Interesting. Unfortunately, that is a big deal. So we'll go for a +2 movement. So now we can cast 2 of them. 12, good. Don't roll an 11. Don't roll an 11. Okay. All right. All right. Hopefully, you have 3 movement points. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully, you're fine in here. How much movement? You have 1 more movement after this? Yeah, no surprise. Those are indeed melee things. Sharp eyesight. I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh, we're all troubled. Oh, well, that's all you could do? Yeah, I mean, let's see what troubled means. Accuracy loss. So we're 10% less likely to hit. Oh, shoot. We can't hit with both. The good news is I could, like, do 1 blast. We did not miss, thank God. And then we could back out. Aye. If anybody's going to be hit, we want it to be more than awesome. He's kind of our tank. Poke out. Blast him. Poke back. I have a feeling you're going to be, like, sort of entering the fog. The target skips their next turn. I don't think we need to do that. It takes 6 of our action points, which is going to be all, all of them. So where are you? You're right here. So we could go 1, 2, blast. That's our last turn. So if I don't kill, which I probably won't, then we would regret that. 1, 2, blast. I think that's fine. Okay, we got a crit. All is good. As long as we don't miss because of that 10%. Oh my god. Too easy. Too easy piece of cake. Well. Win a fight against a Jack Crow. Unlock sharp eyesight. So that can be added to our level up pool now. Anybody leveling? Doubt it. Yeah, not even close to close anywhere. Epic Lance, ideal for stealth attacks. Why? I mean, I'll grab it. It takes 5 action points, so we can only ever do 1 of it in a turn. It might actually not... Well, I was going to say it wouldn't be bad on our healer guy, but... The one we have gives some kind of action points, I think. As much as I like the gun, it does not make a lot of sense for JusticeTom, unfortunately. Get the dagger. That takes 1 action point. This takes 4, so we could use the gun and heal on a turn, but you have magic power. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense anywhere. Because, yeah, you have a move that knocks people back. That takes 3. I mean, we'll keep it. And then maybe we're going to gain an extra action point or something somewhere. So it's either going to be run or train. It looks like we get more from training this time than we did last time. I think there might be a system in place to reward you for kind of shaking it up. Because I think I ran at my last campfire. We don't need to heal, that's for sure. And we don't need to restore our will because I don't think we've really used that much of it. In the darkness of night, a feeble light comes floating your way. Is this a manifestation of the spirits or another threat? Shout at the light. Blow it away. Search for the resting place. You find a tree on the side of the road. A wanderer must have been buried here. You feel the warmth of its spirit shielding you. JusticeTom's defense up by 4. Okay. Go, go, go. Some feeble croakings can be heard ahead. You approach cautiously until you discover a very young ravencaw, haphazardly hopping around. It seems lost. Comes closer and stares at you with its deep black eyes. I'm not going to kick it. Pet it. Try and catch it. I mean, I think the idea is like, mama's nearby. I'm not going to kick it. Let's pet it. The little one doesn't fear you at all. In fact, seems to want to show you something. Adams's dodge is up by 10%, and you skip the next combat. Oh! And you get 40... Okay, I was going to say, that's not great, but then when we get the 45 experience and we skip it, I just love these the little narrative events are so fun, and the implications on the... It seems like often they tie into the next one. You discover the nest of a busy crocook. The beast seats comfortably and is in no mood to bother itself with you. Alright, then I shall not do anything. The crocook takes you under its soft and warm wings. Once the beast is asleep, you manage to sneak out and leave, still shivering from the experience. Oh my god, Brad's initial action points up by 1. That actually means I can totally give you a gun. Yes, appropriate music for the moment now. If you have 7 action points, we can knock somebody away and then shoot them, or vice versa. Nine, 1, 2. We have another camp right there, so I'll train now, and then I'll maybe run at the next one. I think that seems like a logical order. Ooh. Cold strikes suddenly, unexpected and cruel. You're frozen where you stand. If you want to make it out alive, you'll have to make a fire, and make it quickly. Find some moss, look for a firestone. Your gaze wanders over a dark stone almost under your paws. You grab it between your claws and hit it on another stone, and sparks come out immediately. Thank the spirits, you won't be cold for long. JusticeTom's magical defense up. Well, we got a tussle. We are starting to run out of days, which I think it just goes down by 1 per event. All right. Hello, crocook. Oh no, it's the baby! It's a ravencaw. Alright, there's not a lot of good locations we have here. Oops. Get you up here. Cast iron walk. I guess we'll have it like this. 62. Ooh, boy. This is going to be hefty. I'm glad we have absolute unbelievable turn 1 play. I mean, I guess if we could have stuff. We can't move if we want to get 2 attacks off. So you're gonna have to stay there. Bonkers. All right, so you have what kind of movement? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You can, well. We'll probably back up one. So yeah, you'll back up. He can throw his dagger, his wing, whatever, feathers out like daggers, it said, though. That being said, I think that's still the play. I can blast you twice. If I don't move, I can blast you twice. Yeah, we got a long ways to go to damage the hell out of you. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Or the look of that. Let me, speaking of sound of or look of, let me adjust my system audio as well. All right. I have the toughest time balancing the audio on this one. Oh. You son of a gun. We're all troubled. Our accuracy is down now. So you are... Okay, so you guys are the babies. Bebe, middle, larg. Yeah, okay, so that counts as a target. So it really is just everyone around me. Doesn't make sense to... Okay, we got a crit. Doesn't make sense to use Mystical Storm. Get in there. That hurts. How much damage does this do right now? 11 to 14. It's not a kill. Bloody Fight could be a kill, but it's also just... come on, crit. Oh, my God. Let's go. All right. So you have a huge defense up. JusticeTom can completely negate that. So I like the idea of using the movement speed up. Get you close to combat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I mean, you're not making it. We could have you skip your next turn. Could be viable. So much resist. How long does that last? The whole combat? I don't know if we know. Crocook is protected by Dark Protection. Seems like it just happened. I feel like getting like 28. I was gonna say like 28 damage is gonna be worth it, but that's right. That's so much resist. God, I wish we were just a little bit closer. The miss. Oh, okay. That is... Okay, that wasn't some no-joke damage. I do love that knockback there. It's a good way to handle it. You can just keep on punching you out of combat. Okay, so you have a sizable AoE that you get to do. I feel as though this guy is more important right now. He's so mobile, and he's more likely that we can actually remove him from combat sooner than later. Two shots will get rid of him. I mean, here's the thing. JusticeTom can't make it to Crocook this turn. We know that much. I think that if we do this, and then we go up here, we knock you back, and then walk away, we probably could be fine. Because, yeah, this is your job. Oh my god. Critical god. Then you get to go 1, 2, 3. That combo's pretty darn cool. Back it up a little bit. You shouldn't be able to get to... Oh, you're the one who can throw your... Woo! You're the one who can throw your feathers. We're gonna do that and sprint out. I was gonna say we'll make myself appealing. I don't really have a good play to make with you this turn. Theoretically, your attacks are physical damage. This guy's almost dead. How much? Okay, we'll check. Last thing we'll check. How much defense do you have? You got 10 defense. To MoreThanAwesome's 3? Good God. We need to give you more defense. You just have a lot of health, is what you have. So JusticeTom can actually take the hit probably better. Whether or not we need to take a hit is really the actual full question, though. 1, 2. We'll put ourselves here. It's a little bit silly. 1, 2, 3. Now, there's a chance that neither of us need to take a hit. Okay, 1, 2, and then we wouldn't be able to heal. I think that's fine. I think we have to just... We can think of killing the enemy as a way to heal a lot of damage, right? Okay, good. 1, 2. Punch. 4 tiles away and then shoot. That is just so good. That is actually turned out kind of metal. Don't crit. Okay. We get a free heal if we, wait a sec. So 50. I think that's worth it. There was a chance we missed, and then it would have been bad, but... Oof. Win a fight against a Krokuk. Protect a bubble skill unlocked as a level up option, to be clear and remind. Oh, that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be a level up on everybody. Except for Cast Iron Walk, just barely. All right, so JusticeTom, I don't know, is rationality going to be where we would find like a movement upgrade and stuff like that? Let's find out. Critical chance, I guess. We'll go for critical chance. 2 uncommon passives. Gives 10 accuracy to all of your other party members. Maybe the self as well. Inflict -3 initiative on adjacent enemies. That's pretty good. It does specifically say enemies as well, unlike some of the other things. That's pretty good. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but basically it makes it a lot more likely for it to be logical for JusticeTom to go in, because maybe JusticeTom will get to go before them on the next turn. I'm going to go with the 10 accuracy, though. Just across the board, just being 10% less or likely to fail a hit sounds great. Adams, you are absolutely... Your job is to be here, just do magic, right? Do magic and do lots of damage doing it. You know what? Sure. I'm not... Ooh, we have a legendary coming up in the active pool. Every time you use spirit points in combat, gain 4 power for the duration of combat. Inflicts minus mental destruction. 2 spirituality points. Oh my god. 4 action points, 2 movement points. Minus 6 AP. Minus 3 movement points. Minus 50% damage to an enemy target. So it's kind of... It's kind of skip a turn. But also, they become much less likely to dodge. But it also costs almost all of my points. I'm going to go with profitable investment if we ever spend SP. We're going to... Which Mystical Storm does cost SP. More than awesome. Get some defense, for the love of God. Huge passive. Scalebreaker now ignores defense. It's kind of hard to pass that up, even over this thing that is literally tankiness. Minus 4 initiative, minus 20 dodge. Well, I also... You have quite a bit of dodge, so I feel like losing all of that work in the dodge is rough. So I guess we'll keep you as kind of like a cross between a tank and a damage dealer, like an off tank, more or less. 1 spirituality point up, critical chance up, magical defense and dodge, accuracy and critical chance. Wow. That's some really good stuff. And those are trinkets. We have got a lot of empty spots for them. Alright, let's take a look. Critical chance and spirit points. I think let's put that on Adams. Magical defense and dodge. You know, you're not a tank, but you're not a tank. I'll turn you into a tank. Critical chance and accuracy. You already have you have 110% accuracy. Still, I think it's important that you can hit. Get more critical chance on Adams as well. Our mage. Alright, this is our final rest before the boss. So we have a lot of bonus initiative up. If we stop to heal, then we lose all of those temporary buffs, which could even be the initial... We can't lose the initial AP on Brad. On More Than Awesome, we cannot. JusticeTom has the +4 defense. I think that it's worth it to stay. One, two, three, four, five. Oh my god. Training gives us another hit for Cast Iron Walk. But I feel as though we have to run. Like, we're probably okay to do the run afterwards, but if one of these events fail, we can potentially lose shade, or lose time for the shade. And I don't know what happens when it reaches 0. Several Vazards with black scales walk together in some sort of ritual. They're hooded with their heads bowed low. Watch them or hide. You stare as they go, hidden behind tall rocks. Once the way is cleared, you decide to go the opposite way to be sure not to meet them again. Okay, initiative up by 3. Not a big deal. I think we're already fine on initiative, really. You stumble across several corpses of Vazards with black scales, all dead in the same atrocious way. The chest ripped open and the heart carved out. Close your eyes, look at the bodies, look around. You try and understand what happens. Good God. The sacrificed are all of the same tribe and seem to have been firmly tied up during the ritual. On one of them, you discover an artifact blessed by the spirits, and a song that is getting so much louder than all the others. A hooded individual suddenly appears in front of you and demands that you hand over that object. You make it clear they'll have to come for it. You pick up an unknown weapon, which you decide to name the Ashen Stick. Interesting. Minus 10 strength and initiative, but you gain an SP every 3 turns. That's actually really good for atoms in a way. So we obviously don't care about the strength. Sure, I'll give it a... Or wait, it's a weapon. We lose 2 power. I think it's something to think about for later. How much of your stuff costs power? Quite a bit, but you also have 3 out of 3 already. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 5. Yeah, it's put it on atoms or put it on nobody, and I think I'm going to say put it on... I guess, fine. We'll unequip it there. And then Cast Iron Walk can grab your weapon. I guess it's not that bad. Cast Iron Walk's power increased by 3. Ooh, baby. All right. No pressure whatsoever, but we're on to the next boss. Double checking. I think we're good. Epic Lance. Bonus dodge. 5 action points, though. If it was 4, I feel like I could deal with it. We kind of want... It's weird. We want 6, 3, or maybe 4 for some units to have, like, effective attacks. What is this fight about? I risked it not going for a heal. I am aware. Elioch. In their youth, Elioch received strange visions. Convinced that they were the chosen one of the Great Spirit, Elioch dared to dive into the shade. They left their scales behind, but now are one with the ether. Elioch manipulates the ether as they please to torture their opponents to twist space with their thoughts. Don't love that. I don't think you're close enough, unfortunately. That might be good. I hate our starting spots. Okay, the fact that we get to go first, lovely here. That's what I feared. What's your resistance? 6 magical defense. Almost no regular defense, though. Do I leave myself vulnerable so that I can... I think I do, so that I can have a better turn next time. Oh, this song is spicy. 1, 2, 3. Well, we don't know where you're going to move. I'm willing to go for it. Oh, shoot. Kind of a mistake. Actually, a huge mistake. In positioning. We wanted Brad down here. Bum. The music is hogging, but I do need to be a bit quieter. But it is good. Okay. They stop their next turn is way more valid against, like, a boss. Appeased? That's what... Okay, appeased is Skip's next turn. It's not really much I need to do for movement. I would have liked to buff you up, but oh well. So that's on a cool... Whoa. The hell? Not a fan. Bloody fight. I kind of like the idea of going for double bloody fight. And then we get healed. Because we apply 2 heavy bleeds to both them and myself. Which is risky. Very risky. These have 32 health. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so that cleans the heal up as well. I don't think I should be doing it that way, but I feel like it. Okay. The others gain benefits, but I'm going to spread apart in case there's like an AoE situation. Now this is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Oh, there's only 2 swords. I thought there was another one right here. I was trying to target this sword. That one's just still on them. Oh, God. Nightmare. We would wish these swords would be by you, and then we could go for the big, solid AoE. Maybe we could have spent our... Ow. You hate me, huh? We have how much movement points? We did buff ourselves up with that extra movement points, so we could get one of these swords out of the way. Is it a waste of time? Maybe. It really does depend, doesn't it? We can't do the heal again. But you have the double bleed. 6 HP loss at the start of every turn. For a couple turns, I think. How much movement points do you have? 4. So 1, 1, 2. You could still hit somebody. You could only hit me. Or me being JusticeTom, I guess. I just feel like I should go ham on you. If I get a crit, which you are known to do, but not now, then ooh baby. Okay. Good shot. The sword is gonna, yeah, it gets to come do a little smack. It's fine. I have Berserker. Oh, baby. I do get to play. You have good magic resist, but not enough. Yeah, actually enough. You have enough. Adams. Been an absolute god. Oh, this whole fight until now. Wait, what? That's fine. Woo, that's no joke. But at this point now we go for the sword. I will crush you, sword. I didn't even need to do that at this point. But all right. We're definitely resting after this, I can assure you that. Literally shoot you with a gun. That was sketchy. That could have been really bad. I think that the turn skip was really helpful. Teleportation. The turn skip was so helpful. So there's Cast Iron Walks a level up for sure. Everybody else is, what, gonna be like halfway to another? Nah. It's starting to take longer and longer, which makes sense. I think we still go empathy. Shoot. Good dodge. Hopefully you're just less likely to take those hits. I'm going to just grab a couple passive options. Regain health whenever you heal an ally. Give 75 dodge to all party members until they play their first turn. That doesn't make sense when we have the other modifier on the other unit that gives us really high initiative on the first turn. Because we're going to have really high dodge, and then they do their attack, and then the enemies get to go when we lose our dodge. So equivalent exchange just seems very logical. It seems really good. So now there's pretty much no reason... There's definitely no reason to ever heal ourselves with urgent care. Because we heal more from equivalent exchange. That's actually so good. That's a really, really good... For a dirt tier passive, it's not bad at all. Critical damage, critical chance, power up, -2 spirituality points. It does magical damage on hit. Okay. It's probably worth the 2 ether down. It's 2 max ether, or 2 max will points. It's probably worth that on Adams, yeah? Probably? Probably, perhaps? Go ahead and put it on. It's cool. It's too cool to not. We only get the 3. I mean, it's kind of weird. The fact that it gives us a really good magic damage, like attack action is pretty darn good. The corpse of Elioch falls to the ground, its life fading away along with their powers. Someone so powerful must have been carrying something of great interest. Take their mask off, take their all-seeing eye. Take the mask off, unveiling a Vazard who has lost many scales, leaving their skin bared. They seem at peace, though, like they finally found what they were looking for after a life of suffering. Crit chance up permanently by 4%. Good. I will say, no doubt in my mind, are we going to rest? I'm so glad that we ran last time, because otherwise we'd have to run right now. So we do have to, unfortunately, say goodbye to all of our beautiful stat increases, which means we may have to change MoreThanAwesome off of a gun, which would be a bit of a shame. All right. On we go. This could potentially be the Arboreal's forest. The forest around you is denser than any you've walked through before. Trees, bushes, and thickets tangled together, full of the chirping and invisible creatures. Decayed leaves cover the hummus under your feet. I'm just going to say hummus. All right. Well. That is going to do it here for today for AETHERIS. If you would like some more, if you want to at least see this run finished out, win or loss, let me know in the form of a comment down below. My name is Retromage, covering any games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. If that is something you are into, this is a channel that you should be subscribed to. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.